kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. Fighting off the defender. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Defense finally able to get him down after the juke, but he picks up a decent gain. Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive. They face 3rd down. They bring him down just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down. On their own side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. So Mississippi State will have the 1st down. The offense going with the hurry up. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Catch made on the right side. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He can go. Touchdown, Rams. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
Extra point try coming now. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. That's the 1st down and more. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
What a big game by this offense. They're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Breaks into the clear. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the 1st down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That's caught. It's Al-Kassoum. Looks like Mississippi State will have the first down. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Breaks free. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Mississippi State getting set for the 1st and 10 now. They're going to run it. First down and more. He's still running. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Third and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Design quarterback run. Touchdown, Bulldogs, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
What an extra dimension to this offense when you can pull a quarterback design run and not just pick up 5 or 6 yards, but a big gain and a touchdown. This guy is special.
Now they'll empty the backfield on this 2-point conversion. To throw, it's Roberts. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Pass caught, second down now. And he'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Fires it on the move. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Lets it go quickly. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
The Rams moving quickly down the field here. Handoff in a single back formation. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Colorado State.
Chris, how about the back here? He just gets behind that big offensive line, able to lead him into the end zone. Good patience, nice vision, but exceptional teamwork up front on this touchdown run.
They're set now to try the PAT. With the PAT, they stretch the lead to 14-6. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. And he runs it into the end zone. That conversion will tie up this game.
Well, we know this quarterback is a threat throwing the football. Here he uses his legs to get this two-point conversion. Nice call.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Hubbard. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. First down here for this offense. Well, early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Look out. Room to run here. Running with purpose. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
1st and 10 play coming up. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and another incompletion.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. When he's got some space here. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him, but a great spot to start this drive. And the Mississippi State offense is back out there now. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. The back's got it on the pitch. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Looking right, this one caught. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to make a big play downfield. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point is good, makes it a 21-17 game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Rams offense back onto the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Dropping back. It's Hubbard. Makes a quick round. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Motion now from the tight end. Takes the handoff again. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. And the Rams looking to run some tempo here. And they pick up the 1st on the ground.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Rams will line up on 1st and 10. Will hand it off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Breaks through. They can't get him to the ground. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. This is a determined running back just refusing to be brought down that time by the defense.
You know, the coaches told us that this guy's one of the hardest workers on the entire team, and you can see all that offseason work that he put in has paid off. That time, shaking free from those defenders and getting more positive yards.
And the Rams looking to cash in this red zone trip. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Back to pass. It's Hubbard. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Rams. So with pull-off pressure for it, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT puts them up 3. touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job by the kick returner that time. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down. We're going to throw the football. The quarterback delivers complete to the right side.
It's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Keeping it on the ground here. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring it down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The ball is caught. Crosses the 35. Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This offense cannot be stopped.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. And the single back takes the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. Short connection to the tight end here. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. First down. Clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. He'll hand it off. Fights through the tackle. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. The Rams come to the line in a hurry up. He'll hand it off. He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
To the air, it's Hubbard. Finds his man, it's Cunningham. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down. And the Rams will have first and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
The Rams are in the red zone. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking for his big tight end. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, this is what this quarterback can do. You got all the receivers in the backs locked up and covered, and he just slips out and takes it all the way inside the 10-yard line. Great recognition on this one, and this defense is going to have to start accounting for this quarterback going forward.
It is first and goal, a great chance to claim the lead before the break here. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the point after is good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. This is a squib kick. Oh, and he fumbled it. Oh, it's grabbed by the kicking team. Touchdown, Rams, as they put 6 more on the board. Try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. This is a squib kick. Picked up by one of the up men. Tackle made out at the 40. That's a good return. They start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Wide open downfield. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Time running down, just one play left here in the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wide out. Caught over the middle. It's Balthasar. Oh, and he fumbles. And the defense comes up with the football. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Colorado State offense on the field. An effective running game is why they are on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. Runs through the defender. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. And the single back takes the handoff. Refuses to go down. Breaks into the clear. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
Well, the running back looks like he's possessed on that run. No defender could get two hands on him long enough to bring him down, so he picks up a lot of those yards after contact.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down. They're going to run it here. Comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on fourth down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Touchdown, Colorado State. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Second down after that previous play. The sure hands. It's Al-Kassoum. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He shreds the tackle. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore. Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Using his legs here. Some hard running there through a tackle. They bring him down to the 25 and moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off in the scramble. He's swarmed by the defense. Third and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be first and goal. Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. It's a run. Running back's got it. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. It's a second and goal play for the offense. And they're trying to punch it in here. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
They're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is 4-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
Needing a score badly, likely 4-down territory. Here comes third and goal. QB keeper all the way. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Here comes the 4th down play. Offense in the Wildcat. And the defense on alert. Direct snap. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State. That kind of execution for a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Hubbard. Quick throw to the left. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And the Mississippi State offense is back out there now. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Colorado State has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. He keeps it on a design run. Breaks free. An exciting spin move that doesn't produce much of a gain. Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is four-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. Caught quickly. Fighting off the defender. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. It's a quarterback keeper. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Second down and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This offense really clicking. They began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
The obvious move here is to go for a 2-point conversion to cut this lead to 3 as time winds down. Design quarterback run. And he's not going to make it. That's a big stop for the defense. It's still a 5-point margin. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. State offense is back out there now. This drive is important. The last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Gives it to the back. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense comes up second and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. They'll run it here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. The defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice, solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Back to throw. It's Hubbard. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He escapes the pocket. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. Ball handed off. Powers through.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Try and muscle for the first down. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on third and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great. New set of downs. But it also gives you a lot of confidence in to wear that defense down psychologically.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff taken, heads off right tackle. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. On the move now. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Coming up, second down and goal. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. The defense is there to smother it. They were all over the option play that time.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Great job here by this quarterback on this read. I thought he might try to get the ball to the receivers. Instead, he sees the matchup that he wants, finds that big tight end, and they get the go-ahead score here late in the game.
And the offense will stay out there for a 2-point try, trying to build the lead to 3 points. That's a design quarterback keeper. He'll make it into the end zone, so now they lead by a field goal here in the final quarter. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Play of the drive now, the 25. Scanning the field, it's Hubbard. Looking to scramble. And he'll wisely throw that one away. Game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. And the offense produce some magic. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Now they'll run it on the toss. Breaking free at the 35. And here he goes. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone.
Boy, what a big run here by this running back. Coming into this drive, my mind was thinking, what are they going to call here to try to get in the field goal range to potentially tie this game up? But where they are now, I think the next question is, can they get a touchdown here to win it?
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? A direct snap. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? And here's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll be be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. And on the final play of the game, just a short gain. That'll do it. Well, Kirk, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who was going to make the crucial play at the end? And they did it to get the W.
Yeah, Chris, when games get tight like we saw here, it really comes down to who's the better coached team, who's going to execute better, and just as importantly, not letting the moment get to your head. That's a nice win for this head coach and his team.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.